The air in our living room felt thick, almost suffocating, heavy with the sharp, burnt scent of coffee I'd left forgotten on the stove. Clara sat perched on the edge of the couch, her fingers twisting the hem of her sweater like she was unraveling a secret. Her eyes, usually warm, golden, and alive, looked dim, flickering between the floor and me, unable to settle. My gut clenched, that primal whisper warning that something was about to break. "You know that guy from the gym," she murmured, voice trembling, barely hanging on. I need to talk about him." The remote slipped from my hand and hit the floor with a sharp crack. The sound sliced through the silence as the room seemed to close in on itself, the pale blue walls pressing closer, the air colder. "What about him?" I asked, my throat dry as paper. The words came out rough, like they didn't want to exist. Her silence stretched, thin, tight, dangerous. And in that pause, I knew. Something terrible was about to unravel. Clara and I had been married 7 years. Our life had its rhythm, coffee in the mornings, her yoga classes, my late nights at work. She joined the gym last spring, and I remember thinking it was good for her. She had more energy, laughed more, her cheeks flushed in a way I hadn't seen since before the miscarriage, the one that left a quiet crater between us. I told myself her glow was healing. But now, her next words hit like a blade sliding between ribs. "His name's David," she whispered, eyes wet and pleading. I couldn't tell if she wanted forgiveness or an escape. "We've been talking." Talking. The word felt wrong in my mouth, too simple for what it meant. My pulse pounded in my ears, drowning out everything else. I leaned forward, elbows digging into my knees, trying to hold myself steady. The couch creaked, an ordinary sound in a moment that wasn't ordinary at all. "What kind of talking, Clara?" She swallowed, voice cracking. "It started innocent. He spotted me at the weights, made me laugh. He's easy to talk to." Her fingers twisted tighter, pulling threads loose. Then it wasn't just at the gym anymore. We'd grab coffee. Text. I don't know, I could breathe around him. Be someone else for a while. Coffee. Texts. Someone else. Each word hit harder, chipping away at the fragile trust I'd built around us. "Are you saying you're in love with him?" I asked, barely holding my voice together. Her eyes widened. No, it's not that. She trailed off, looking down at her hands. "I don't know what it is, Mark. I didn't mean for it to happen." "Didn't mean for what to happen?" My voice rose, sharper now. The coffee table between us, cluttered with old magazines and a half-empty glass of wine, felt like a war zone. She flinched, and guilt twisted in my chest, but anger was louder. "We kissed," she said so softly I almost missed it. "Once. After a late class. I stopped it, I swear. But I let it happen. It was like being punched in the chest." I staggered to the window, my breath uneven. Outside, the city was alive, people laughing, cars honking, lives unbroken. I pressed my forehead against the cold glass, grounding myself in its chill. "You kissed him," I said slowly. "And you didn't tell me until now?" Tears shimmered in her eyes. I was scared. I thought I could fix it, make it go away. But I can't stop thinking about it. I can't keep lying. Lying? The word burned. "How long have you been lying, Clara?" "Weeks. Months." My mind flashed through moments I'd brushed aside, her late nights, her phone face down, her distance in bed. Every memory sliced deeper. "I wasn't lying," she said, standing now, voice trembling. I was lost, Mark. Confused. He sees me, not the wife, not the woman who lost our baby. Just me. Her words twisted something inside me. And I don't. My voice broke. I've been here, Clara. Every damn day. Holding us together. I know, she sobbed. I know, and I love you for it. But I was drowning. I didn't even realize it until he made me feel alive again. The silence that followed was suffocating. I wanted to hate her. To hate him. But all I felt was hollow. I looked at her, not as my wife, but as someone who'd been bleeding inside while I'd been too numb to see it. Say something, she begged, stepping closer. Her scent, lavender, soft, familiar, stabbed at me. What do you want me to say? My voice cracked. That it's okay? That I'm not falling apart? She reached for me, and I stepped back. The distance between us felt like miles. Then tell me what to do, she whispered. I made a mistake. A terrible one. But I'm here, telling you, because I want to fix this. Fix this. I laughed bitterly. How do you fix this, Clara? How do I trust you again? Her shoulders sagged. I don't know. But I don't want to lose you. I looked at her, really looked. Her messy bun, her tear-streaked face, her foot turned inward like when she was a kid. I wanted to hold her, erase it all, but betrayal sat between us like smoke. Then her phone buzzed. We both froze. The screen lit up. David. My stomach dropped. The name glared at me like a cruel joke. Clara's face went pale. Don't, I warned, as she reached for it. Mark, it's not. But I grabbed the phone first. The message glowed on the screen, can we talk? I can't stop thinking about you. That was it. Proof. Final. I dropped the phone, the sound echoed like a gunshot. Get out, I said quietly. Now. Mark, please, she sobbed. Explain what? I snapped. That you're still lying? Still in touch with him? She reached toward me, but I pointed to the door. My hand trembled. Go. Her eyes searched mine one last time, but I couldn't look. The door closed with a soft click that sounded like the end of everything. I sank to the floor, the world spinning. And in the wreckage of that night, one truth cut through the fog: her betrayal wasn't the only one. I'd failed her too. Somewhere along the way, we both forgot how to be us. And now, we were both ghosts of what we used to be. If you've ever stood in that same silence, wondering how love becomes pain, don't just sit in it. Learn from it. Heal from it. And if my story hit you somewhere deep, subscribe, stay, and let's walk through the wreckage together.